Hey everybody, welcome to the TT Buzzard channel. Today I got another cool little centerpiece for, your Christmas buffet, your holiday buffet. It's very simple, very effective, very cost efficient, and it's so easy to do and doesn't take up a lot of room. So hope you enjoy this one like you enjoyed the last one, hopefully, and hit that subscribe button for me and let's get started. So here we have a pineapple. It isn't ripe yet, and that's okay. We're not worried about the pineapple at the moment, but if you can get them ripe and still look amazing like that, not all bent, see how some of these are bent? That was the best looking one out of the bunch. But anyway, what you want to do is cut this top nice and flat, and you have a Christmas tree just like that. Who knew it was that simple? So anyways, we'll put that off to the side for the moment. Got a little plate to put these on, but buying peppers is a lot of money, and so I've been buying these little mini sweets for home and at work. When I can't get them from the garden, these are a nice go-to. But we're only going to need one yellow, one red, one orange. That was the most cost-effective way to do it. You're getting into twice as much more buying an actual single pepper. So when you buy the little bagged variety ones, you get a little more bang for your buck. So basically just gonna cut these things all up. You can put them, you can get as carried away as you want with this. You can simply just randomly cut it, or if you want to make shapes, get a little crazy with this, you can. We're gonna keep it simple here. Why complicate things when you don't need to, right? By the way, I got my buddy Prince down here in the workshop. Hi, Prince. Prince had to come down and be nosy. So we don't really need the red, and I'll show you why, but we definitely want the orange and the yellow for this. Basically, you can cut these any way you want, little triangles. I think that's all the red we'll do a little more. We'll do a little more. We won't have to, but we will. So I got my reds. Start cutting them. Just, any old shape. You don't have to be perfect. You want to make a star, circle, whatever you want, do it. I'm just showing you the basics here. Now, bigger pepper would be a little easier to cut, but we're more worried about what's cost effective. We'll put all our decorations on a plate here. So there's our peppers. I put them on a little plate here, and then we're going to add some blue in there with some blueberries. They're really expensive right now in blueberries, but no, these don't have that great of a taste. And then we'll put some cranberries. You're making a lot of noise, Mr. Prince. Yeah. And I have a star fruit. So this will be our little star on top of the tree. We'll go in the center. Might get a nice looking star out of there. There, that's perfect. So that's the best looking. Prince. And prints, my goodness. I can't even focus. So see how that's way up there? And we're going to cut much of that off. That should work. Let's kind of jam it down in there. Yeah, that kind of works. So, this is the easiest tree you'll ever decorate. And you see why the stuff just, it falls in there. It's kind of like almost like a game or something. You slide it down the chute, maybe like a pinball or something. And you got all these little places for these things to hang out. All the berries, cranberries, your peppers. I'm drawing a blank right now, but can't think of that game. You kind of just put the stuff in and it falls down. And sometimes they just fall out on you, but that's okay. You just want to mix these colors in best as you can do. A little orange. Separate them all up, yellow. We pretty much have all the basic colors here. And this just makes a nice little Christmas tree, it really does. So easy to do. I did one of these a few years ago and people were like, oh my God, that was so cool what you did. And I'm thinking, it really wasn't that difficult. It was pretty easy, but it still made people amazed. Yeah, just so easy to do. My only rule is make sure you balance it a little bit. You don't want a bunch of the same color in one area. And yeah, it's very easy. Very easy. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do it. Alright, we can make it a little more festive. I have another little idea. Put a little bit of coconut flakes up on there, and looks like a mean old snowstorm came along and dropped a bunch of snow on it overnight. All right, everybody. Look how cool that is. That came out perfect. Very simple, very festive. You just take a pineapple top, some coconut flakes for snow. You want the coconut over powdered sugar or flour. The sugar will just dissolve and be a mess. The coconut will hold up. We sprinkle a little coconut on there. We have our fresh cranberries, our fresh blueberries, star fruit for the top of the tree, and some mixed little sweet peppers that were just randomly cut into pieces and scattered throughout for color. So hope you enjoy this one. Very simple, very effective, easy to do, fairly cost efficient. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. See you on the next video.